Hi guys, I'm Harry. Welcome to Restoration Revelations. We build some cool cars and I've been doing it for 8 years now. Hey, if you want, like and subscribe, follow us on YouTube. We got some cool cars to show you. But right now, we're gonna hop into this Cayman Island Camaro. Whoop! We're shipping that 1981 Black Beauty Z28 to the Cayman Islands like they ain't never seen before. Oh, by the way, top speed limit, 45 miles an hour. Not no more. Man, it's just a cool car. Wait till you see what I'm gonna do to it. It ain't even fast yet, baby. All right, friends, this one is gonna be cool. This 1980 Z28 is one of my favorite cars actually as a kid. Story behind this thing and the lifestyle of the car is something I want to share with you. This car was actually owned by a gentleman that lived local by our shop and he ended up passing away. His family said, we are not giving up on this car. My brother loved this car. Let's finish it. Let's find a shop that could do it. So they found us. Oh yeah, Studio Hot Rods. What an honor it was for them to bring that car to us and us get the chance to actually finish it up. Then to even make the story better, I'm finding out that that bad boy that we're building is going to the Cayman Islands. How cool is that, right? So here we go. We're going to put an LS3, which is the 525 horsepower version of it. We're going to put a TKX transmission behind it. We're going to couple that with that Borla fuel injection. Man, that thing, it's just the sexiest looking intake you can find, right? This thing is gonna be sweet. And actually, the cool part about it is we are not gonna paint the whole car. We're gonna go ahead and paint the hood, the fenders, the front end, and align all those gaps, get it set just right, and even match the texture of the paint that's on the back. Hey, if we can save them some money and make it just as good of a product, why would we not? You don't gotta shoot the whole car. What I'm excited about is actually to get that motor running, fire that bad boy up, and then I personally get to test drive these cars. I get to actually enjoy them. Heck, you'll see, we're gonna take this bad boy for a ride in a little bit. That's what you do. It's a long test drive, and man, that's what my job is? Are you kidding me? Ha! This may be the best part of my job. This is the part when I actually get to fire that bad boy up and take her for a burn. Our team works real hard on building quality cars, but we do shake them out. We shake them out hard. What's actually cool is that it's sunny out, it's gorgeous out. You know, gotta go easy. It's a brand new motor, so that's always kind of stings because I want to get on it, but we won't. And I got a call just now for a guy locally that's got a 70 Chevelle for sale. Now I got a place where I know I'm going to take it. How cool is that? All right, let's go for it. Oh God, look at this guy. Wow.
Well, snug. Jeez. You don't look no better.
You may look uncomfortable. You win. You're more uncomfortable. No radio. You know what that means, Murph?
I don't know.
Nothing to you. All right, first drive in this one. Still got some work to do, Murph. Wow, sounds nice, huh?
Yeah.
That's that 525 horsepower LS3. Got a nice cam, nice rumble to her. Idle's a little high if you ask me. Gotta go easy, brand new motor. Pretty awesome. Gotta go easy on her, and it's really hard to do. I just want to give her a little giddy up, if you know what I mean. Fuel gauge working, RPMs, speedo. I ain't seen the temperature gauge move yet. Might be coming up a little, we'll see. It's not going to be long, it's got to get there. 2 hands on the wheel! Just want to jump on it a little bit. Just a little bit. You do it. Rear end's fresh, motor's fresh. Got to be nice to these things. They say you should break them in how you're going to drive them. I'm going to tell you, not a great idea. I've seen that fail before. So, gotta get about 40, 50 miles on it. Then you can start pushing a little bit. Maybe 10 miles. That was a great test ride. Actually, we're gonna hop in this place and look for some Chevelles. A buddy of mine called me. And it's not gonna be in anything but the regular full episode. So if you're not seeing it, you can find it on YouTube. Otherwise, hang out with us and we're gonna go check out some cool Chevelles.
Paperwork on the car, man. That's the car, dude, in 07. It was a magazine car. That's the car here, man. In the 90s, man, it was in the magazines, man. Everywhere, dude. That's the car.
So here we are, going down to Fox Lake to look at a beautiful Cortez Silver 1970 Chevelle. Went down in our good old Cayman Camaro, and we stopped in at his shop to take a look and see what he had to offer. Mark reached out to me because he sees the show on YouTube. Actually, he used to come down to the restaurant quite often. We talk about cars yesterday. Oh yeah, he's got the fever, he's got the sickness. We're all crazy for the cars. But he thought of me when he got this 1970 Chevelle and put it up on the lift, and we had to look this baby over real close. It had a roll bar in it, which always makes me a little bit skittish, right? What was it used for? Why did it have a roll bar? And cars that actually have been drag raced and have been whooped up on usually have some issues in the sail panels and a couple of the areas that are in the roof because it twists the car. So if you put a set of slicks on those old cars and get them to really stick, the body in that old chassis without modifying it could not handle a car. He didn't have that in this one, but the condition wasn't quite good enough for what I was looking for. So I had to take a pass on it for now, but I'm sure he'll reach out to me again in the near future with another one. He always finds cool cars.
This car is screaming for an LS motor, man. Hey, dude, I got a brand new drive shaft, you know, you take it with Harry, man, you know what I mean?
Talked to my friend Mark. He's got a lot of cool cars. Interested in selling, but I got to focus on the ones that I do and exactly what we do and how we do it. And I'm excited to actually take this thing for a burn. It's a beautiful day. Let's take it a long way home. Come on, let's go, Mark. It's perfect. Perfect to go back into the shop. Yeah, it's got some issues. They always do. But that's the fun of doing it. There's an issue with the clutch pedal linkage that I didn't like. There's also an issue with the speedometer needs to be clocked a little bit better. Let's think. Big guys like you, Murph, can't hop in it because you're 6'8" in the passenger seat. That's defective for sure. Obviously the T-top trim and all that kind of stuff has to be fixed. It has to be remedied. It didn't reach over 175 degrees, so that lends me to think it didn't get a thermostat in the circuit. Anyways, all in all, drove decent. It's got to go to the alignment shop yet until I know more, and there was a rattle in the exhaust. So that's pretty much a wrap on the Cayman Island Camaro. We are going to go in back, and we're going to dig into that Chevelle. Huh. Man, I love Chevelles. Plus, they fit me so much better. Come on. Chuck says the world is flat.
That's awesome.
The world is flat. Is it flat, Chuck?
I'm voting flat.
We're going to take the body off of the jig. And then we're going to take the jig to the back with the other body on the jig. In the meantime, we'll slow this chassis under this body and bolt it down. Then we can make the electronics all fit because we got to take all this stuff and all that stuff and hide it and run it in the spots that we want it to run into on the car before we deadhead it off. And we're going to be then pulling all the electronics back off of it. Huh, who would have thunk? Well, let me tell you why. We're going to make what's called a pin board. So we're going to take these big old wiring harnesses that have all the parts and all the equipment and all the things that specifically go in the car that have been built in the car, out of the car, so we can build them, a bunch of them, out of the car, and then they can just go in the car. Do you understand any of that? You gotta get it to get it, right? Oh, forget it. Just watch. Stay in two. Come on, Chuck. Rockin' me, baby.
You look like you're trying to resuscitate it.
Come on. Breathe, you. Stay with us. Come on. Sorry, bud.
That's how we do it. We like it.
You made it, Murph.
Easy. Nice.
Stand clear. Up, down.
Got mine. You got yours?
Hole in one.
These two, yeah.
Hole one.
Easy.
One more.
It's kind of cool as we're getting ready to install the fenders and the inner fender wells, because we're going to hide all the electronics and the hoses and whatnot. You know, go to the compressor, put a heater core, come from the radiator, you know, goes back to the cabin, keep you nice and warm, toasted. But in the meantime, we're going to take these new inner fender wells as we mock up exactly where. Good job, well done, accomplished. Remember, it's always easy to take things apart. Now here's a cool part of this thing, is we're gonna actually get aftermarket wide body flares rather than just working the steel out. Robert had found these online, wanted us to give this a shot for him. Taking these cool wide body flares, after we get the rims and tires on, we can actually see exactly where the body lines are gonna have to go. So we can form it and shape it and make it fit just right.
Right now, the slower side bolster is just touching the armrest. Okay. Mid-voyage.
The next part of this process is pretty cool. Rather than going out and looking for clothes and trying everything on, you know, a lot of people order on Amazon these days, but we actually are gonna fit this car to Robert. So the seat placement, where the roll bar is gonna go, how we're gonna set that all together is gonna be really, really slick. Custom made just for Robert. Oh yeah. I gotta tell you, it's real enjoyable when you get a customer in that actually understands the dynamics of what it takes to build their cool ride, and they get involved with it because it's their car. At the end of the day, it's his money, it's his car, and we just want him to be happy. So, routing the exhaust out the back end of it. Are we going over the rear axle? Are we going under the rear axle? Where's the tank set? How's it gonna look? How's it gonna feel? We got it pretty well designed exactly the way it should be. Guys, you know what I know about running a restaurant? Nothing. I could write a book of 101 things not to do at a restaurant. Yeah, we had fun, and yeah, it was cool. And yeah, it was car themed. I made a lot of friends, but man, did we learn a lot about what not to do at a restaurant. And then this little thing happened called the pandemic. Oh yeah, COVID. Great. You don't know much about running a restaurant, and you got COVID to deal with. So needless to say, we took our butt kicking, and we are moving on. It's almost over, Murph. This is the restaurant that I built about 5 years ago, and Murph had to
Live it.
You loved it.
Loved it.
And moving on up to the east side. Murph, what are we doing?
You're getting me out of purgatory.
Yeah, we're almost out of here.
Yeah, my fingers smell like barbecue sauce.
You got dishes to do. So I can't interest you guys in some mini Murphs for the Airbnb?
I love mini Murphs.
Ooh, what about my big flag? Got lots of stuff to sell out of here. The lift's up in the front. That flag should come with me somehow, because I am all American. Oh, it's, dude, somebody's old food.
That apple.
I don't even know, it's gross.
Getting ready to do some drinking?
What'd you find? What'd you find?
Oh, that might be Holly's.
Well, she ain't in.
That's why Sarah and I met in the trailer park.
Well, tell what you
Oh,
taste.
hell yeah.
You just splayed it like Vanna
I
White.
know.
I know, yeah, no.
Here, look at this.
That's my bar. It's a whole lifestyle. If you're gonna get into a restaurant, make sure you want to live there. Make sure But that's your gig and that's what you want to do because that's what it takes. In this type of restaurant, you have to live there and it's just too much for Hippie. Anyways, we're going to be wrapping it up here. We're going to take all this cool stuff that is in the bar. We can't even get into part of the bar, already upstairs, but we'll get it later. Anyways, we'll show you the cool Airbnb house that we've been working on. Actually, as long as Chris isn't working on cars, he's watching on them. And he can't hear me right now because he's deaf. Hey, you guys that are in the restaurant business, you know what it takes to actually run a restaurant. The time, the dedication, the effort, deal with the customers. It is not easy. Hats off to you guys. Congratulations. You got something I just definitely don't. But you know what I got? Is hot rod cars. And that passion for those cars runs wherever I go, whether it's a restaurant or like the Airbnb we built locally. I love building things. So we got that Restomod house. It's going on Airbnb up there in Twin Lakes. Gorgeous. Just hop over the border and you can have that car lifestyle experience at Airbnb. Check it out. So that's pretty much a wrap. We have built this Twin Lakes Airbnb house. Will be on the market soon, available for you to rent. Right? Got water access. It's gorgeous. And it's got that Restomod feel. You know, I built Restomod cars, built a Restomod house. Hey, next week is going to be really fun because we got some adventures going on. We got, crazy G.I. Jeff. We had to leave his car at an Ace Hardware parking lot for days on end. You'll see. Anyways, moving forward on the Chevelle. We've got a guy coming in from Michigan to look at my cool Mustang that I've had for sale for a while. I think his wife already named it. We'll see. All right, peace out. Like, subscribe, follow along. And we're having fun, just enjoying the car lifestyle. It's all about the cars, man.